Jared from One Tribe here. As many of you know, we really enjoy making pieces from amber. It's one of my personal favorite materials. We particularly like working the amber from Mexico because we really like the color and we think it works a lot nicer than the stuff from the Baltic. So this is a typical piece of Mexican amber. It's from the Chiapas region of Mexico. Really nice sort of yellow to cognac color in some places. And this is a typical piece. So this is the kind of skin that you would expect on a piece of amber after you kind of knocked off all the dirt and everything. Every now and then you run into unique pieces that have a little bit of a different colored skin. This piece actually has a very deep red skin, and you can kind of see it a little bit in sort of the reflection on the interior there. Red amber, the red skin really is the result of iron salts leaching into the amber. Solid red amber is really rare and very, very expensive because the skin usually does not occur terribly thick, so very little of that stuff is found. But when I saw this piece of amber, I handpicked this piece from our vendor down in Chiapas. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. There had been several times in the past that I had been able to make cabochons for inlay with the skin on the back, working the amber basically inside out, which gives you a really beautiful cab that sort of magnifies the really nice color of the skin from the inside out. And when I saw this piece, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. I'd yet been able to find a piece that was suitable for making plugs in that style. So I went to bed thinking about this project. I woke up this morning and decided that it was going to happen. I grabbed the result for you here. So what I've made is a beautiful pair of 5/8 16mm Mexican amber plugs. And the unique thing about them is that, I get some sunlight through them here, you see that skin, really, really beautiful color texture on the back. It really shines. The domed faces kind of magnify. And here's the unique thing about these pieces. They look very included. They look pretty dark. They're actually almost completely clear. The color effect is the result of that skin right there on the back of the pieces. That's the actual outside of the amber. So these are essentially rough-faced amber pieces. Again, there's the side, pretty much clear. It's about to fall out there. There we go. And then catch some sunlight here. One of them's got a little bit of some crazy seams going on in there, so it's got some light bouncing around, but you can see in the one toward the right that there is some really nice red color bouncing around through there. And I'll post pictures of these online. You'll also notice that these have a pretty intense green sheen there. Kind of hard for me to do it in this light. One of the things about the Mexican amber is a lot of it tends to sheen with a green color, and that tends to be more prominent in pieces that have inclusion to darken them up a little bit, or in the case of these, the skin on the back. And so you can see right there the difference between the material that you can see through and that face right there, which is reflecting light at a different angle. And it's almost purely green as a really beautiful sort of olive drab kind of color. And there you go. So again, these are the 5/8 16mm pieces. These will be available on the website pretty soon. We just need to kind of photograph them, get all the important stuff settled, and they will be available. I also still obviously have a little bit of this material left. Could probably get pieces up to around 1 inch out of this. Of course, pieces that are smaller. Librettes, not really suitable. Anything where we have to alter the back of the piece, not really suitable. Again, these have a skin, the actual natural texture of the amber on the back. They're a little bit difficult to make because you can't alter that side. So basic sort of flat back double flared plugs, dome faces are where it's at. Thanks for taking a look. I love this pair. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And, thank you from One Tribe. Have a good one.